Well, here we are together in the bathroom. We would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we record separate bathrooms, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. We pay our respects to elders past and present. My name's Brahe-Daddo. Beside me is my wife. Hi, Elle.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, look, I'm probably a little bit better than you. You got a bit of a snotty nose today.
Yeah, it's all right though.
You all right?
Yeah, it's
You're
fine.
A bloody trooper.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're going to do a little Christmas episode.
Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Gosh, hey, remember Boxing Day in America? They don't celebrate Boxing Day at all.
They've never heard of it.
They just go shopping.
Do they on the day after?
Yeah.
But do they call it something? Because I know it's like Black. Is it a Black Friday or a Black something? Or
I don't know. It's not like Thanksgiving where it's Black Friday.
That's a huge
That's
shopping
the big
day.
shopping because that's the shopping for
Christmas.
for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then Boxing Day, people, I remember our friends in the States would go shopping for next Christmas on Boxing Day.
Could you imagine? Have you ever done that before?
No.
Never. I mean, I get excited when I'm done with Christmas shopping in November. Like if I'm done by November, I'm super excited. But
Were
to
you
have
done
done
by?
it-
Were you done? Were you done by November
No,
for Christmas?
Not this year. I was absolutely so far behind. It was ridiculous. But we've kind of changed a little bit recently in the past couple of years with at least my family. We've been doing Kris Kringle with your family for a while because your family is ginormica. And then my family this is only the second year that we've decided to do Kris Kringle. So
Yes.
we were very tentative about it, our family.
Right.
Because
Well, big change. It's a big
I
shift.
know.
Your family is as traditional as ours.
Yes.
And sometimes it takes a lot to
Yes.
turn that one around.
And I was on the fence about it because, as you know, my favourite thing in the world is giving gifts. I love to shop for gifts. I like to give gifts. And so I was like, do I really want to just just do one person out of my family? But it's actually been really nice and everyone's enjoyed it.
It's a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially when it gets down to, oh, I like what you've got. I'm taking that one and you can have my.
No, we don't do that in our family, remember? We don't do that one.
Oh, that's right. You don't do that.
No, we do it for your
we do it in the
family.
Daddo family.
Yeah, the Daddo family tradition is it called Kris? It's that whatever that game is.
It's Kris Kringle.
Is that Kris Kringle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we don't do Kris Kringle. What's the thing
We
that
do
we
a form of it.
We do like you pull one person out of the hat and that's who you buy for.
That's who you buy for.
Yeah.
Which I think is a Kris Kringle. Our one is just, listener, at what you probably know this already, how it goes, but
just confusing.
everyone takes a number and then the first number one, yes, goes first, right? Does number one go first?
Yeah,
or
you don't want to be number one.
You don't want to be number
the
one.
last on the list.
Yeah,
on the
because
list.
if you pull the best gift out as the first one, then whoever comes after you gets to, if it's number two, likes your gift better, they can take your gift
take it.
and then you get whatever they get.
Yeah, yeah. And we offered that up to my family as an idea and everyone went, absolutely not. Like, they were like, absolutely not. Like, if I've spent my money on giving a gift to Cameron or to Al, then why on earth would someone take that from them? They were horrified.
Yeah, it's a little
by this
different
idea.
though. That's a very conscious way of giving that
Yeah,
we do with your family. Our one, it's more general.
Yes, but it is fun. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
Like my dad does the hamper. He always do a hamper and it's always
Yeah.
full of really odd stuff that
Yeah.
I think he goes to the 99-cent store and just picks up a bunch of
But
random crap.
Oh no, he gave a watch one year. Remember an old watch of his or something?
No. That was a new watch.
Oh, was it?
It might have because my dad used to, his costume jewelry company used to own Oroton and a couple of other things, and he still has a few things in stock.
Yeah.
Like it was a Horoton watch. We called it the H Horoton.
Right. I remember the first time we did it with your family. I did $50 worth of lottery tickets.
Scratchies, that's
Yeah,
right.
and it was a hot ticket.
Yeah.
People wanted them big time. You ended up getting it, remember? That's right. It went all the way around the family. You ended up getting it. Now, how much did you win, honey?
Oh, probably about as much as you spent on it.
No, not even that. It was zip.
Oh, really?
It was nothing.
$7.50?
Nah, it was
But you
nothing.
had fun for an hour scratching 50
but
tickets.
it was fun that it was like the excitement of the what if, because it was going to be like $100,000 or something if you won.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
I'd take that.
Oh, right.
For a Christmas present, that would be my best Christmas present.
Okay, well, we're talking about favourite Christmas memories.
Yes.
Do you have, aside from yesterday, do you have any favourite Christmas memories?
I think every Christmas that I was a mum is my favourite Christmas. To me, there is nothing like enjoying Christmas with young children. They bring the magic.
Yeah.
And, you know, when our kids were old enough to understand about Santa, you know, writing the letter from Santa, you know, the broken carrot sticks, and you'd eat the cookies and leave the crumbs.
I ate a piece of cookie.
Yeah, you'd bite the cookie, and like those were just, oh my God, they're some of my all-time favorite memories, and being woken up really early and by the kids bouncing around, you know, Santa's bins, he's here, he's come, and the reindeer's eating the carrots, and he's left gifts. It's just
running out to the living room, because Ali made stockings, and these beautiful felt stockings, and they're all adorned with different little trinkets and charms, and so everyone has their original one that you made.
Yeah.
Plus, if you ever came to stay with us at Christmas time, there was 3 or 4 extras. Everyone got a stocking on Christmas morning.
Yeah.
And they were all, I think they were all overflowing.
Always. They were always like groaning to, like, the hook was always groaning to like hold the stocking
You have
up.
to put the old telephone book on top of it to hold it down so it wouldn't flick off the mantelpiece.
That's right. And then we moved to Australia. We no longer had a mantelpiece, so we kind of had to just do the old, prop the stocking up against the wall type dealio. After that, there was no hanging the stockings by the fire. That had gone by the wayside.
We'll have to find a house, honey. We'll have to find a house with a mantelpiece.
Yeah.
With a fireplace. And a mantelpiece. Nice country house somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then always, you know, the youngest child, which is, of course, became Bodhi, is the one that adorns the angel on top of the tree.
That was I always loved
the
that.
tradition. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember we used to get a real tree in the States. We always went out and got because that's what they do there. You know, you've got these massive. Well, it starts at Halloween with the pumpkin yard.
Yep.
Just pumpkins forever. And then those same pumpkin yards transfer
into
tree lots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Really expensive.
Like, what happened to the old $25 Christmas tree? Like, now they're like $100. Mind you, remember the day we went, it was like a couple of years ago, and we went looking everywhere for Christmas trees.
Are you talking about here or in?
Here.
Yeah.
Here. And there was this one place in Belrose, and there was one tree left, and it was like $580.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
And there was this family buying it, and I was like,
and dude just pulled the cash out of his pocket. It was like, wow, you're buying a dead tree.
I know.
But that's what Christmas means.
That's a lot of money for a Christmas tree. After that, what did we do? We got a fake tree.
Yeah, we got a fake one.
Which I'm not sad about.
The fake one's good. I mean, it's a lovely tree, and we're also not. I mean, you're not killing. Well, the thing is, we're not killing a tree, but because the tree's already cut, so it's like it's a waste if they don't use them.
Yeah.
But then if the demand wasn't there, people wouldn't be cutting the trees down. But they actually grow them for those specific reasons for Christmas trees. There are Christmas tree lots in the mountains that they do that.
It took me a while to come around to the idea of having a fake tree, though. I really did.
Because the smell of the real tree is amazing, isn't it?
Can't beat it. Cannot beat the smell of a real Christmas tree.
See, now we got the fake tree, but I also go to those Christmas tree areas where they sell them, because they'll do the trimmings as well, and they'll have a skip that's full of the Christmas tree trimmings.
Yeah.
Which I'll go grab handfuls of those and make. That's what we make the wreaths out of.
Yeah,
now.
that's
so
right.
we still get the smell of the Christmas tree, not in that form. It's now in a homemade wreath.
Yeah.
I love them. I love doing that.
I know. So that's been your job. You've been doing that for years.
Yeah, that's good.
And you remember when one year you made little reindeers out of wood blocks and you were gifting them to everyone? Everyone had a Brahe-Daddo reindeer wood thing.
I love doing that. That was all out of that manzanita wood that grows in the hills of LA.
Oh, yeah. They were cute.
Yeah, they were cute.
That was seriously cute.
I think I followed your lead though. I went to Etsy and saw something on Etsy and went, I can make that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can build that.
So we've always got, the tradition is youngest child puts the angel on the tree. So then we've got Santa with the cookies and the carrots and everything. And then first thing we always open the stockings first. That's our first thing that we open.
Yeah.
And now it's become the tradition where it's kind of morphed where I buy all the other gifts and I say to you, you're the stocking filler.
I'm Santa.
Yeah. I normally buy a couple of little things for the stocking, not much, but you go do the stocking fillers,
Yeah,
which
I'll
is
do
always...
this. I'm taking it a bit seriously with the grey beard, though. Someone actually said to me the other day, you look a bit like Santa with your grey beard. I'm like, that's
very
okay.
Very cute looking Santa.
Thanks,
Hot
honey.
for Santa.
What I was going to say about putting that ornament on the top of the tree, I remember as Bodhi got older, because he used to lifting River up to the top of an 8-foot tree to put the thing on. He was 3 or 4. I was still doing that for him before Bodhi came.
Yeah.
Or then Bodhi's 1 or 2, and she's not able to do that. So I remember having to lift the kids up. That was like, oh, God, can I actually lift them up? So you can put that angel at the top of the tree.
Yeah.
You know? And then if you had everything else on top of the tree and then they'd do it and they'd kind of miss it and then half the baubles would drop off the tree, so you have to go redo. I digress.
Yeah.
So that was the tradition for me, was lifting up the child to put the thing on and then going, oh, God, can I make it this year? I don't know.
Well, and Bodhi can climb to the top of the tree on her own with a chair now. You no longer lifting.
No. Well, I'm trying to do that with a 16-year-old. She wouldn't even let me touch her.
No, of course
which is
not.
Absolutely appropriate.
Of course not. So you've got the stockings, which is always hilarious. The stockings are usually the fun gifts and the funny gifts.
Right.
And they always know, of course our kids know that there is no Santa. But we kept them going for a long time. So I would just say to them, isn't it better to believe in Santa? Isn't it more fun to believe in Santa? And they'd be like, yeah, it is. It's like, okay, let's keep him going.
Way more fun.
But, and you'd pretty much go to like a
99-cent store.
99-cent store to
or
fill the
Walgreens
stockings.
or Walmart or whatever, those places.
So out would come, you get the dental floss. Out would come dental floss. Chewy. A few pens.
Maybe a toothbrush.
And you know exactly where Dad had been shopping.
I've been to the chemist, right? So I've gone to the chemist and bought that sort of stuff.
Yep, some health bars.
Yeah, and then now it's like they get a fuel card.
That's
a good one for the,
they love
the driving
that.
children.
Yeah.
Get the fuel card.
iTunes card sometimes.
The iTunes were good.
Yeah. They always get last year we got fake designer T-shirts.
Oh, the fake designer T-shirts.
That everyone laughed at. River's been wearing every day.
So just get going, hey, hassle off, back away from the cookie jar.
They loved it, yeah.
They're still into it.
I know.
Would you get a pair of Adidas tracky dacks too?
Yeah, I had to give them to Bodes. They did not look cute on me.
Well,
it just was the wrong size. But it's okay.
They
look
good
great on her. She loves them. She loves it. And then we go into Big Mama's breakfast. Now, Big Mama's breakfast is the biggest tradition in our house that started with just me making
breakfast.
Huge amounts of breakfast. So it was always bacon, pancakes, fruit, eggs, more fruit, pots of tea, toast, more pancakes, and more bacon.
And now I've got a coffee machine, so there's coffee in there as well.
And it got named, because it was so big and I was making it, it was deemed the Big Mama's breakfast. But now you guys make it for me when it's my birthday. So any celebration, birthdays, Christmas, special occasions, we do Big Mama's breakfast.
Yeah, and the presents get put on the table as well for Big Mama's breakfast.
Yeah, for birthdays. But
I would say that's one of the Christmas Day traditions, though, sweetheart, because we do the Big Mama's breakfast, but then we're doing the turkey and we're doing
Yeah, I didn't say it
afterwards.
was the only
Oh,
one.
you said it was the biggest one though.
Yeah, I would say it's the biggest one that's gone from
Oh,
in
the
our
longest
family.
one.
It's the longest one. Plus, it's the one
Okay.
we use for birthdays as well.
Yes, I see.
Big Daddo tradition.
Okay. Yeah, because I think the turkey lunch with all the trimmings, that's
I know we've had turkey, and we brought the turkey tradition back to Australia as well, with your family and my family, because we've cooked turkeys for your family.
Yeah,
brought it over.
I think that because I grew up with ham. It was always ham for Christmas.
I know.
And then mum, well, yeah, she'd do the turkey as well. So there was always a ham and a turkey. But I think turkey for us, because there was Thanksgiving as well for all those years in the States. So it was, you'd have a turkey on the last Thursday of November, and then you'd have another turkey, which could have easily have fallen on the last Thursday of December. So we'd have 2 turkeys in a month. I got good at cooking turkeys.
You did.
Turkeys are. I like cooking turkeys. I like eating turkeys. Turkey's good.
Yeah.
I can eat it all summer long. Elle chucks it out. She goes, no. And if we have ham, no.
Ham
sandwiches, ham on the bacon, or ham on the bacon, ham for brekkie.
Yeah, that is true. Ham on bacon, ham on eggs, ham on toast,
Ham in the
on
quiche.
sandwiches. Oh,
Ham on the pizzas.
oh, we've just got some cold ham for dinner. No, we don't. We actually don't. I am not eating. I don't eat ham anyway, so it just drives me crazy. The ham.
Like to me, for ham with cheese and beetroot in a fresh roll is summer.
Great.
It wasn't so much winter in America, but it's summer with the cricket.
Awesome.
And you've got your coleslaw happening and all those wonderful things.
Yep, that is
Ham with the
your
mustard.
good memory for you, honey.
Good memory.
It ain't mine, that's for sure. And then the other tradition I was thinking of is you always wear one of the items that you've been gifted for the Christmas lunch.
Always.
Yep. You go and try everything on, you come into your little fashion show, and then you choose something and you wear it for the Christmas lunch.
Yeah. Always get a shirt for Christmas.
Always.
I'm actually really leaning into these ugly sweaters. I'm seeing them.
What?
Yeah, haven't you seen Christmas ugly sweaters? That's a thing.
I've never seen you wear
No. I've never received one. No one's ever given me an ugly sweater, but I'm kind of going,
hint?
could be. But going into, some sort of ugly Christmas sweater. But I don't know. Look, don't quote me on it right now. I'm just sort of leaning into the idea of maybe that might be something. But it's not
hot in
I know, that's
Australia.
the thing. It doesn't really, maybe a Christmas ugly shirt, but then I'll go, why do I have this ugly shirt?
Yeah.
I'm never going to wear it again.
Yeah.
It's just taking up space in my cupboard.
I mean, I can make you one. I can make a really ugly T-shirt.
Like you have the time to make me. Alison is so like time poor. She's teaching. She's doing her book tour stuff. She's preparing podcasts. What else are you doing, sweetheart? And you're going to make an ugly T-shirt for me for Christmas.
I would.
I don't think so.
If that's what you want, I will make you an ugly T-shirt. Seeing as though you're leaning into it, honey.
I'm into the idea of it. Can I tell you one of my memories? Christmas growing up for me, it started, like the Christmas vibe, I reckon started about maybe 2 months before Christmas happened. My mum would come home and she'd say, right, we're doing plum puddings this weekend.
Yeah.
And she'd bring out this stuff called suet.
Oh.
Do you know what suet is?
Yes, I do.
Can you explain what suet is?
Gross animal byproduct.
It's fat, animal fat, right, or something?
Yeah.
So she'd bring out, we go, hang on, we're making pudding, we're not making dinner. Or, taking out bait for going fishing. Mummy goes, it's for the plum pudding. What is it? It's suet. It's like, okay, whatever. Looked like tripe to me. But anyway, she'd put suet and then all this fruit, and we'd all have to...
Massive nuts.
Yeah, all that. All of the stuff that goes into a plum pudding, and we'd all have to stir it around 3 times with our hands to make a wish. So we're all part of the plum pudding process.
Yeah.
And then pack it all up. And then she'd shove money into it. So she had all these old coins. So
She had threepence.
threepences,
Still got them.
half halfpennies and
Yeah.
pennies and all these crazy old silver coins that would go into it. So that would also add to the luck of the Christmas puddings. Now, then they'd boil for what felt like a whole day. She'd boil them up, wrap them up she'd wrap up the mixture into a ball, put them into a calico bag, and then throw them in the pots,
Yep.
cauldrons, and boil them up for all day. And then they would hang over the sink in the laundry via a broom handle. And the broom handle would sag under the weight of these, like bowling balls.
Yeah.
But she'd always have like 3 or 4 little ones, and then she'd have the massive one for the family Christmas Day party. Mate, after they dried out, they became as hard as bowling balls, and she'd move them off the sink. And
Weapon.
Absolutely. And she'd hang them in a different part of the laundry, and usually the clean clothes or the dirty laundry, something was underneath those drying out plum puddings. If your head hit those plum puddings, you knew about it for days.
Death by pudding.
By plum pudding.
Imagine that. How'd your kid die? I don't know. He just hit his head on the plum pudding. Died a few days before out of Christmas. How sad would that be?
Well, all the Daddo
Explain
kids
that
made
one.
it. Yeah, it's that long-lost Brahe-Daddo who never made it. How did he die? Hit his head on the plum pudding.
Plum pudding. Mum killed him with the plum pudding.
We don't talk about Brahe-Daddo.
Yeah, Barry. Poor Barry. Barry holds a lot of secrets, actually.
Oh God! So then the day before Christmas the plum puddings will be reboiled,
Yeah.
right? And then you'd have this amazing plum pudding, and she'd serve it out to all the cousins, and everyone
she
would
would
get
gift some, right? She'd always gift the little ones out usually, wasn't it?
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
little ones
The
that get
small ones
gifted.
were handed out.
Yeah.
And then we'd all sit around the table eating plum pudding, and then she'd be the banker. She loved it. You'd have to bring your coin that you found, hopefully didn't swallow.
Yeah, or
I'm
break
sure
a tooth
someone,
on.
People were woofing that stuff down.
Oh, someone pooped
got
out
it.
a threepence somewhere
Without
in the
knowing it.
history.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no one's going through
Tinkle.
poo to find that coin.
I
again.
might have if she. Hang on, I'm missing 3 threepence, 3 halfpennies, or whatever.
My mum used
Couple
to
of
make
shillings.
my mum used to make it as well, but she didn't have the old coins. But I remember a couple of years possums got into the plum pudding and we lost
really?
our. Oh yeah, yeah.
That was before they went rock hard, probably.
yeah. But she'd come in. Could the possums have eaten the plum pudding? I mean, could anything be more Australian than that? Like, where's the plum pudding? Oh, the possums got to it. And then it became pavlova. Now our son Riv makes dessert because I actually don't like plum pudding. I never have liked plum pudding. You know that. So since Riv,
I think everyone knows you don't like plum pudding. I don't know why you're whispering.
Well, I'm telling everyone else.
But you don't have to whisper.
Well, because
it's not a
it's one of
family
those
secret
things
anymore,
that I
sweetheart.
feel like because I don't like pizza, ice cream, and plum pudding. I feel like it's really like it's a bad juju on me somehow that like those traditional things I don't like. But now Riv is our dessert maker, and he makes key lime pie, and he makes pavlova and chocolate raspberry tarts. And I'm like, oh, now we got dessert that's yummy for Christmas.
It's not plum pudding, though.
I know. Well, we have it at your house.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I know. It's okay.
We seem to have.
I've learned to accept my failings in not liking plum
Our
pudding.
family has definitely strayed from the traditions of the Daddo household.
Yeah.
I have to wear that and just I'm just have to own the fact that
We've
we
made
don't
our
do
own.
we don't do cod at Easter.
Nope.
On the Friday. That was a big one. Yeah, that was always.
Was it though?
Oh, growing up.
Oh, for you, yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cod on Easter. And I always knew my grandparents were coming over on that day. We'd have cod. You'd smell it cooking going, whoa. But I love seeing my nana and I love seeing my grandparents for just the cod. Oh, really? You have to have cod? What? Yes, no one eats it. No one eats meat on Good Friday. Well, why are we having it on Sunday? Because we had too much. And Grandpa didn't have any on Friday. So
Yeah.
it was cod for a few days
Yeah.
with the white sauce.
Oh, no. Strike that up for another list of what I don't like to eat.
Oh, mate. Well, I hope you had a great Christmas yesterday.
Indeed.
I hope everyone, got a nice gift and made a good memory, and there weren't too many fights.
Yeah.
All
Enjoyed
that
your
sort of
time
business.
together.
Yeah, because it's a special time,
It is.
especially here in Australia. Most people seem to celebrate Christmas, and the fact that it's in summer and it's in summer holiday time.
Yeah.
It's a really lovely time to get
Quite
together.
magical. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Merry Christmas to you all, and have a great rest of your holiday season, and we'll catch up in the new year,
Yeah, and we
2023.
we wanted to say also thank you to our separate bathrooms team who help us out each week. Our producer and editor, who I'm looking at right now, Amy Kimball. You are awesome. Executive producer, Elle Beattie, and the head of podcasting at Nova Podcasts, Rachel Corbett. We are a streamline and stealth team. We wouldn't have it any other way. And please rate us here at Separate Bathroom, because it helps us actually get the word out even further, more visibility, and we appreciate that.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. All right.
That would be your Christmas present to us. We'd be very grateful. Thank you.
Oh, no, I see what you did there.
I didn't do anything there. Did I gaslight? Did I? No, good. Okay, good.
No.
Okay, I'm making sure I'm doing everything correctly
Absolutely.
and appropriately.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Happy holidays.